love you in so many ways. Don't know why you never complain.
Shake, 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 shake. Hands full, big girl got a cake. Hold on, matter of fact, it's a bait. Do it back, oh my, couldn't wait. Like, say, let me wanna move this way. Say, let me wanna grab it way. Pretty pussy need that.
Hi everyone, I'm Amber Reese, your host of the Amber Perspective, and on today's episode we have Annabelle Fogel Johnson. And today we're gonna get into some spicy yet inspirational talk. So welcome to the show, Annie. I'm so happy to have you.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited.
So I'm gonna just dive right into it. So I know you paint by mouth as well as, doing YouTube and everything. And I think that is awesome. But for the viewers that don't know, could you tell them your disability?
My disability is arthrogryposis. It's basically when your bones are stiff and conjointed and fixed. It's known at birth. So my bones are usually always stiff and tight and uncomfortable, but I'm okay.
Well, so with having to face many challenges due to having a disability, could you say that when you started painting, it was a way for you to express yourself, to get rid of, any depression or sadness you may have felt about having it?
Yes, painting does help me get away from the world. When I'm painting, I'm into that moment, that painting. I have my music going, and I'm just in a vibe. Painting is probably the not. It's not the one thing that I'm able to do on my own, but this it's the one thing I can call my own, and it's something that I did without anyone's help.
Right. Well, I can relate. I also have cerebral palsy, so I feel like YouTube and the show is, something that, well, I can do, of course, without, help, but it's just a way to just express myself and to help people, get through their pain. And, it also helps me. Days might be bad, but, I come here to the studio and things are just great. So I can definitely relate to that.
That's wonderful.
Yes. So, what made you, of all things, I mean, you're a painter, you do so many great things. Why YouTube? What made you want to tackle into YouTube? And what was the video that made you be like, yeah, I could do this?
You know what? Okay, so first I started on TikTok, as you know.
Right.
And some of my TikToks, people kept saying, "Oh, you should do a YouTube channel. We want to see more of what you do all day, more of how you do things, more of what you do in your daily life." And at first, I was like, "Nah, YouTube is too much work because you have to edit your own video, record your own video, edit it, upload it. It's just so much work." So I was like, no, no, no. And then one day I just changed my mind because I watch YouTubers, right? Let me tell you, I'm a YouTube watcher. And the people that I was watching, I felt like they weren't posting enough. So I just thought in my head, I was like, maybe I should do this YouTube thing because I like watching other people YouTube. So I want to be interesting to other people and motivate other disabled people because I feel like we're all beautiful, and I feel like we all need to get our disability out there. We all have different disabilities, and everybody thinks just because you have one disability it's the same disability.
Right,
Every
that's true.
disability is different.
Right.
So that would be my reason for starting the YouTube, get my disability out there more and showing people how I do things in my daily life.
Right. Now, I also happen, we share a mutual, what's the word? I don't want to say fan because I know she hates the word fans. But we love a mutual YouTuber, and that is Queen Naija.
Oh my God, yes.
So,
I am a
I,
queen fiend.
I would have to say my favorite episode is when I seen you go to her concert and you gave her your painting that you did for her.
Do you know
That
how exciting I was?
I
Oh my
mean
God. As
I
I'm giving her the painting, I hear her little voice. I'm like, oh my gosh, she sounds just the same as she does on YouTube.
was like
I was,
right.
I was like so fanned out. Like, I was like really fanned
I was
out.
like, no, she didn't just do that. I'm like, yo, I was like, I literally watch your videos and I just be like, yo, I want to meet her. I need to go to New York because I live in Connecticut. I need to go meet her because your personality is just everything. And I
Thank
just
you.
and I just love the way how you're upfront about everything, like even with your relationship, because I do see you and your boo. I must say I love it. I love it. It's just y'all. I even listen to you guys podcast. You guys need to do more episodes.
We do. You know what? It's not me, okay? She's sometimes she's very busy, and then she's tired by the time she's done doing everything she's doing. So we don't get a chance to do an episode as frequent as we like. But I promise you, I'm gonna talk to her today. We're gonna get back to it.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna say I think it was your birthday or something like that, and you went to go see her, and
Yeah.
she just when she had the room, I'm like, okay, see now, y'all, she making it hard for you feel me? I was just like, wow, I can't wait to have that type of love one day. I'm just like, oh my gosh,
You
like,
will. You will.
I'm
You
just
will.
like, oh my god, yeah. Hopefully, I've been shopping in the wrong pot. I gotta say, so these dudes nowadays, they just can't get it together. They just
I
can't get it
know.
together. They just can't. But it's like I said, your personality. I think before even you started doing like TikTok or anything like that, I've always paid attention to you, and I was just like, this girl is cool. Even your confidence and like the outfits that you choose, like you killing it out here. You just your personality is just everything, and I think the most relatable episode I think that made me like was like wow, I can relate to that too. The episode you did with your sisters, kind of.
Okay. The videos that I did with my sisters.
Yeah. So it's like she's like LL Cool J would say, you're a roundaway girl. Like so, to me, I just want to tell you, keep doing what you're doing because it's awesome. It's
Thank you.
awesome.
I appreciate it.
So I mean, you got YouTube under your belt, your podcast with Bass Diving. What is next for you?
That is a good question. I'm not really sure what's next, but what I would like to be next is to have a store.
Cool. And so, of
I would
course,
like to I would like to have a store where I can sell my t-shirts, my paintings, things like that.
awesome, awesome. So, like, I don't want to say maybe a boutique slash art store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. That's kind of next on my list. Another thing that's next on my list, something you may be able to relate to. I don't know if you saw my recent video, but here in New York we have Accessorize, and I feel like it's the most not right transportation for disabled people. And I also feel like us as disabled people, for those who really cannot work, I feel like we deserve our money twice a month or twice a week.
Yeah.
To me, once a month is not enough. I feel
Right.
like
No,
we
I feel
can't
you
live
on
off.
that. Cause that listen, that check, honey, it's like once the date hits that you're supposed to get it, it's like by the time you look up, it's already gone. But no, I didn't get a chance to catch the latest episode because I've been busy back and forth going to the studio, just doing these shows and just cranking them out. But I definitely can relate because we have something like that called GBT,
Mhm.
and if I'm not taking that, I'm taking the city bus, and I
Yeah.
definitely GBT, the bus that comes to door. Anybody that know me, they know I'm always complaining about GBT. As a matter of fact, I was trying to do an episode with my friend with the boss that is in charge of that, but we still haven't got him yet because
Yes, because
like
they're terrible.
public
Like,
transportation, y'all just gotta do better. Y'all just making us just, and it's not even public transportation. It's more so transportation for people with different abilities. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Like y'all have to
hmm
do better. Like we are, we're human too, just like everybody else, and we have to get from point A to point B.
yes,
Like
they're not
that's what they don't
patient.
seem to realize. And why charge us? Do y'all really need that 650 there and back? Do y'all really need it? Especially from us. Do y'all really need it? I don't think you do. It should be like where we get a pass, like a monthly pass. We pay
hmm
we pay the fee for the monthly pass and that's it. But they think, if they give us a book of tickets, because I don't know if you're aware, but a book of tickets like for GBT, like the bus that comes door to door, that's $28. But
Oh, wow.
why should we have to pay that? We should just get
Right.
we should just get that pass for free. And I'm for sure it's the same thing for you. I
Yeah.
mean, it's annoying.
Mhm.
I feel like even, Uber, they need to get better with that too.
Uber now. The thing about Uber and Lyft, I feel like you're right. They do need to get better because outside of New York, I've never been nowhere else yet, but that hasn't. But outside of New York and where else have I been? Vegas. They do not have accessible cabs, and if they do, you have to make an appointment for the
Yeah,
cab because
see.
they have to get the van ahead of time.
Mhm.
It's just so much things I want to change that I feel us as disabled people need that we
Right.
don't have.
Right. So, with that being said, do you feel that, I don't know, maybe starting a protest, starting a march, getting people involved? Cause I'll come for
I
that.
do. I want to start a petition, seriously, because I really feel like we deserve our money twice a month. Once a month is not enough. We
Right.
cannot live off of once a month.
I mean, thank God, that we are doing, YouTube and some type of thing
Yeah.
to like get us out there. That's another thing. Stop telling disabled people you can't work. You know you could carve your own lane, right? I'm
Yeah.
just saying that's just people think that just because we're disabled, it's like, oh, you can't have a job, or oh, you can't, man or a woman is not gonna love you. No, we do things. It's just done in a different way. We
Yes.
love, but it's different. Sometimes you gotta, work the vice grips out. You feel me? For anything happens. So, I'm.
Correct.
I mean, we're no different than you are. We just putting it out there. So, with having, you know, a disability, I'm for sure, such as myself, I'm for sure you've been through days where it's kind of like, do I really have to have this? Like, have you ever had those moments? And, like, what have you done to get through those tough moments?
Hmm. My tough moments, I pray through it, you know,
That's
and
right.
I try not to let little things get me so upset and take over like my whole attitude. I try to always stay positive about everything and always stay happy. And, being positive is important to me because I can wake up tomorrow morning and be worse than what I am today. So to me, it's important to stay happy, be beautiful, and, keep that positive attitude because you just never know what tomorrow is going to bring, you know?
Right, 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 right. And if anybody wanna purchase your painting, could you let them know where they can purchase and where they can find you?
Yes, of course. If you would like to purchase a painting, you can DM me on Instagram, which is author author Rapos's. No, 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 it's Mouth Painter. Sorry, and I believe it's Annie the Mouth Painter. You can hit me up there, or you can email me at afoglee@gmail.com, and I'll respond. As far as t-shirts, um, if you go to my Instagram, my website for the t-shirts are in the link. Just click the link and you order yourself a t-shirt.
We'll make
Or
sure
if you don't see your size up there, you can send me an email and I will send you your size.
we'll make sure when we edit, we'll make sure we'll get your information again and put it in this part in the episode. But I mean, honestly, I just think, you know, that it is important for people with different abilities. And I'm sure you can relate to this too. I'm for sure it's important to make sure that you know what your purpose is and you know where you're going.
Yes.
I mean, people put a lot of obstacles in our way to make that happen. It's just the same thing for us to go to school. You
Yeah.
know, what if we want to like further our education or even getting married, it's just we go through a lot. And like you said, the thing you do to get through tough days or any situation is prayer, which I definitely can agree with. But what I wanted to ask you, if you weren't doing painting, YouTube, or being a social media influencer, I should say, what would have been your dream job and why?
Hmm. Well, I always wanted to be a counselor. I probably would still do that. I enjoy talking to people and listening to their problems and giving advice. I would be maybe a marriage counselor or something like that.
Okay, okay, okay.
I think that would interest me.
So I know you say like to get through tough times, you pray and stuff. But growing up, like how was it for your family knowing that you had a disability? Like how was it like?
They were okay. They treated me normal, like a normal person. My mom never treated me any different than my sisters or my brother. I do have a brother. She always treated me with the best care and love and raised me to know that I am beautiful and I should live life and love myself. If it wasn't for my mom, I probably wouldn't have as much confidence as I have today.
Wow, that's beautiful. A shout out to Mama Blueberry, because I do see you post her sometimes too. And by the
Yes,
way, it was
Mama
her
Blueberry
birthday,
just
what, I
had a
think
birthday.
last week? So happy
Yes,
birthday, Mama Blueberry.
I will let her know you said happy birthday.
uh, Thank you. Um, like I said, what you doing is awesome, and like my dream, hopefully one day, even if you don't start a petition, like we gotta link up and do something crazy. Cause I be seeing your like your tries. Cause I seen you go into what's it, Wingstop. I've seen you go to a few. I've seen you go to a few places and try different things. So
I do.
I would,
I love
yeah.
trying new food. Okay. To me, disability. That's a really good question. I don't want to say that it means you can't do anything because you can do whatever you want. You know, it's
That's
just
right.
we have to do it in a different way. Like okay, we can't walk, but we have our wheels and our chair. That's our way of walking. We have another way of
Yeah, people
walking.
always get mad when I be like,
You
"Oh,
know,
I'm walking to the store." They be like, "Amber, don't you mean you ride into the store?" I'm like, "Well, I'm walking." I did to me. I mean, I'm
that's
walking.
me walking, right?
Like,
Yeah. So I would say the word disability just means to me like don't take don't look too far into this part. It's the more of the ability. You have the ability to do whatever it is that you want to do. As long as you put your mind to it, you can do it.
all right, all right. Well, I definitely concur with that. And Annie, I just want to say thank you for coming on. You are
Thank you for
such
having
a
me.
huge, you're a big light, and I can't wait to see what you do. I hope to one day do a collab with you, whether if you try to come to Connecticut or I muster up the strength to, teach somebody teach me how to get on the train and come to you. We gotta do a collab one day, because I'm telling you, your spirit is just everything. You're a whole vibe, and I just like watching you. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I am 31.
Oh, see, I'm 30. I'm 30, so I'm two years
Okay.
younger. So it's like watching you. It's kind of like, yeah, I'm watching one of my fellow Will sisters, do her thing, and I I can't wait to see what God has for you. Just all I can tell you is just keep your eyes just looking up to Him, and He'll give you the rest. Cause as it says in Psalms 46, verse 5, if God is within her, she will not fail. So we won't fail. So
Thank you. And don't forget to, if you guys haven't already, make sure you go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Annie Bell's World,
can I get the intro
where
real quick?
can you get
Can I
the
get the
intro?
intro? Yeah, let's get the intro real quick.
Sure you can. It's hey, 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 Annie Bell's World.
Don't ever change for anybody. Don't ever trade your soul. Don't even listen to him. He don't know nothing at all. Try not to get too involved, but really it's